hurricane, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. Yeah, you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. And get you out of my hand again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized.
Please note.
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Fools are calling and I don't seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. So tell me this time is coming for the sake of all your lies. Why don't you try to be wise? Now that I need you anyway. Just to feel like I'm fading. And though my heart breaks a beat of time, I've crossed the line just to tell you, don't lead the way, don't lead.
Someone had the video loops from yesterday. Silly, silly people. I am, of course, OLED Ed Fries, and the culprit of that would be this man over here, Andre C. How you doing, Andre?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice, relaxing Christmas day. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a nice, quiet day here as well at the Fries homestead. Just kind of relaxing and doing our thing. Had Christmas Eve with the mini, so that was
Nice.
fun. That was fun.
Yeah, I
But-
did Christmas breakfast with my family this morning, and then I had a few friends stop by after they were done at one of their parents' breakfast, and came over and visited for a couple hours. And now I'm just here to hang out with OLED and chat up a great episode of What If.
No,
A
not
good episode of What If. This
We're
isn't
talking
great, but
about a
good.
forgettable episode.
I enjoyed this. I thought this was really fun. I feel like
I thought this
me
was
and I
fun.
disagree. The MacGuffin in this episode will play in at some point at the end of this season of What If.
Yeah, so here's my thing, and it's fine. I love seeing everybody come back. I loved having all of these fun people here.
Mhm.
But I didn't love the whole everybody's after Howard the Duck's child with Darcy Lewis.
Come on, it's Howard the Duck, man.
Yes,
he's
the
second
the
most
dumbest
important
Marvel
being in the world.
production that's ever been made.
Yes, but they did. I think they're doing a good job with the way the MCU portrays Howard now.
But yes, but he's still not important enough that his child would be the child sought after by everybody in the universe.
Yeah, this is in one universe. This isn't even the main universe. This is
In any universe,
party Thor. This is the party Thor universe. Remember,
it is indeed the party Thor universe.
so everybody in party universe is kind of messed up.
Oh, you didn't have to tell me that. I watched the episode and saw how messed up all of these people are. Oh,
The fact that Zeus returned was hilarious to me.
That was great, and it was Russell Crowe as well, which makes
No, it wasn't.
better. It's not Russell Crowe.
No,
Sounded like the Russell Crowe version.
Darren DePaul.
Oh, Darren DePaul. Okay.
Yeah, and actually, the dude doing Grandmaster, the good because it's a guy named Matt Friend. I swear to Christ, it was.
I thought it was Jeff. I thought everybody came back.
He did a good fucking job.
No,
I'm kidding.
Are you sure?
No, I'm looking at the credits list. It's Matt Friend as the Grandmaster.
Oh, okay.
Brolin did Thanos.
I knew Brolin did Thanos. I heard Brolin in there.
Yeah. Even the little bit of Thor we got was actually Tom Hemsworth.
Yeah, well, Chris has been doing doing this stuff for all of these. Chris loves coming back and doing stupid. I mean, hell, Chris came back to do a simple yell in the Loki series with Throg.
Yep. Again, like the main characters have their voice actors. Like Kat Dennings is doing Darcy. Yeah. Seth Green is doing Howard the Duck, and he has been established as the voice for Howard the Duck for a long time now. Sam Jackson is Harrison Fury. Hiddleston is Loki. Clark Gregg is Phil Coulson, and Michael Rooker is doing Yondu.
Yeah, Rachel House came back as Topaz.
And she has Topaz, yeah. And the dude that does Ebony Maw is actually the guy who played him in Infinity War.
Yeah, Tom Lawler.
Yep.
The best Tom Lawler of all the Tom Lawlers.
No. Number 2. The best Tom Lawler is my friend, Mr. Tom Lawler, the dirty one. The filthy Tom Lawler. The
guy who let him get beat up by a fucking pain in the ass in an MMA match that didn't end in an MMA match. But besides the point, we're not talking about MLW tonight. We're talking about this. God, I hate Paul Walker Hauser.
I love that guy.
God, I hate Paul Walker Hauser. Anyways.
Paul Walker Hauser is a wrestling god.
All right. There's only one wrestling god in this world, and that's JBL, just so we're clear.
Paul Walter Hauser.
No, JBL. So this episode starts with a home movie of Darcy giving birth to an egg.
Yeah.
Which immediately starts me going, oh, fuck, this is going to be awful.
All I could think was, oh, shit. Is Vince McMahon going to come out? Is Vince McMahon going to take care of the egg? Because all I could think was Survivor Series a couple of years ago when that movie he did came out. Was it like 2008?
Yeah, it was The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. Yeah. Red Notice, I think it's called.
Red No. I knew it was Red something because I knew he just had Red 1 come out. So I knew it wasn't Red 1 because I knew it was Red something. I couldn't remember. Yeah.
It was Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and I believe Rock was in that too. But yes, Darcy
The Rock was in that.
Darcy gives birth to an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And the watch.
It's a pretty big fucking egg too.
Yeah, it was as described by Fandom Wire here, a giant egg. Yeah, I would not have wanted been Darcy passing that through. But anyways.
No.
They recap the story of Party Thor in Vegas. All of this is set to I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss, which is one of the best Kiss songs of all time.
I was made for loving you, baby.
Yes, you were indeed.
For loving me.
But it also transitioned to Howard and Darcy singing to the egg. Annoying the neighbors. And then we get Topaz saying that they've been selected for a cruise thrown by the Grandmaster.
Never trust something you won that you didn't enter.
Yeah, that would have been my first problem with that. But we get a fantastic between apparently Matt Friend, who I could have swore was Jeff Goldblum.
Me too.
If you hadn't told me, I would have just continued going. Jeff Goldblum came back to do the Grandmaster because it was picture perfect.
Yeah.
Is it live or is it Memorex? For the people who are old enough to remember that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it off.
But I'm young, you know, so.
Yeah, I'm an old man. Anyways, they get to the ship with the egg. They're being given all kinds of free stuff. They get transported to a different part of the ship. And basically they get brought to, they meet the Grandmaster, and Darcy remembers him as DJ Foam. Release the foam. My favorite part of the Party Thor episode is the release the foam from the Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, you know, they have maids and people to take care of the eggs. They just want them to relax. Next thing you know, they're at a big catered dinner in an alien language, to which Howard the Duck uses his phone to decode it, but it decodes it in bits and pieces, but not from top to bottom, which
It was so stupid.
which made my mind go, oh my god, I hate this more. Like, every time something happened, it just goes, really? Like, you can't fucking do the smart thing in any.
This is literally the Simpsons joke of them with the with King Kodas, how to cook humans, how to cook for humans, and it's that same joke.
Yeah, and it's fine,
it was stupid, but I liked it.
So the Grandmaster's trying to cook the egg for everybody so they can eat the delicious egg. That is Darcy and Howard's baby.
Which is
but
weird.
Before that can happen, but wait, there's more.
Yondu Odonta.
Yes, Yondu of this universe comes to steal the egg.
Why? They call him Captain Mohawk.
They did call him Captain Mohawk. Why? Here's why. Sorry, I'm bald today, so I wanted to do the Simon Miller while I had a chance. But why did this? Reasons. Nobody knows. Reasons.
Because the egg's a MacGuffin. It's the universal MacGuffin here.
Oh, it was so fucking pointless. But Darcy and them get away. Well, Yondu gets away with the egg. So then they call S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
And so Samuel L. Jackson, reprising his role as Nick Fury,
and Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson.
Well, I think Clark Gregg will always jump at an opportunity to be Agent Coulson in anything.
Yeah.
After all of his work in S.H.I.E.L.D., at the end of that show, when he didn't want to do that and was still doing it. God, he gets the raw end of that. That show is fantastic, but if anybody gets the raw end of it at the end of that show, it is absolutely 1000% Clark Gregg and Agent Coulson.
It should have ended with him going. He should have never returned after his the ending that should have been official. He should have never returned to the show.
Yeah. But again, that'll be if we ever get a chance to cover Agents.
Oh, we will someday.
Oh,
we'll do it a season at a time. We'll just review a whole season at once.
That sounds like it might be a better one. We do find out here, though, they give us a reason why the baby's important section is that the baby was conceived.
Born during the convergence.
Oh, okay. Her due date was during the convergence.
Yeah. So all that mystical energy went to their egg.
Sure. That sounds like it works.
It sounds just as great as Agatha taking an Eternal's power. It's actually more interesting than me, but...
We then move on to Yondu trying to sell the egg to the Collector. However, the Collector has been collected by Caecilius, who was voiced by... Caecilius is voiced by Jared Butler, so not the original actor.
No.
But a fantastic job nonetheless.
He had the voice tones. He had everything proper.
Yeah,
so.
it worked well. And then Caecilius takes the egg after he basically has his people chant Yondu to death.
We don't officially know if he's dead or not, though.
It doesn't.
Great. Hashtag bring back Yondu.
Bring back Yondu in the main universe.
No. In Party Thorverse.
No, I don't. God, I hope we never have to see Party Thor universe ever.
Well, we're never gonna have to see it after episode 8.
I hope and pray. Anyways, they take the egg for the ensoulment ritual so that they can take the very important soul inside the egg and put Dormammu in it.
Makes sense. Has all the convergence power. So you have Dormammu power plus convergence power. So much power right there. I love watching you get more and more frustrated. This makes this episode even more good to me.
Oh, but wait. It gets dumber. S.H.I.E.L.D. gets here to stop the ceremony just in the middle of time. But then they try to take the egg because, as they say, a first-time mother and a gambling addict are not responsible enough to take care of a child this important.
It's great. It's true. It's kind of true. It's Howard the Duck.
That is the first thing in this entire episode that makes any sense whatsoever. Not that it would happen in reality, but at least that has some sort of tangible idea.
Yeah, but ducks don't talk and fuck humans in reality.
I understand that. I understand we're already working off of a very skewed version of reality. Anyways, Caecilius then attacks the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, and Howard and Darcy escape with the egg. Where do they escape to? Well, honestly, if I gave you 50 guesses, you'd never guess. Tom Hiddleston's frost giant Loki, while he's running the Jotun Slopes and Luxury Hotel and Casino.
On Jotunheim.
This was delightful.
It's so good. And I love that he's doing the full presentation too.
He is doing the entire presentation. Tom Hiddleston is a fucking gem. I love Tom. And every time I see him, he gets better and better. Mm-hmm. Loki agrees because he's the brother from another mother, girl's friend's friend, that he'll hide them here on the opening weekend of this brand new resort.
Well, at first says, I'm happy to be the Godfather. Just like
yes, he also thought he was going to be the Godfather, which again, I it's adorable. Again, Tom Hiddleston
be the Godfather. Get it? He's the God to be a Godfather,
the God of Stories father. Yeah. So I will agree. This was probably the best part of this episode.
Oh no! Come on, the ending's the best, and you know it. You and I both know it.
Okay. This is where things really get out of control.
Oh my god, it goes nuts here.
Laufey shows up with the entire Jotunheim army, seemingly, and is upset that Loki has nobody here for the grand opening of Loki's giant extravaganza thing that he was trying to sell Laufey on. Mm-hmm. To which Loki tries to sell the fact that the ducks and the egg are here as a good thing. But now Laufey wants the egg. So now they're running away from Laufey. While they're doing that, Nick Fury, the Dark Elves, Caecilius, and Zeus arrive trying to get the egg for themselves.
With their armies. With their respective armies.
Yes, with all of their respective armies. However, as if we don't have enough shenanigans for no reason, the Ducks run into the Black Order.
this scene was amazing because they appear and then they're like, "Oh, please don't take our magical egg," and he's like, "Oh, we're here for the presentation."
Yes.
Egg, and then I'm just like, was it Ma is just like, but magical egg, and then they start they jump in on the chase because they want the magical
After
egg.
they call Thanos.
Yeah, and then they call Thanos, who appears. He's like, and he appears, and he's like, got the egg gets thrown up in the air, and he's like, "Do you have the stones?" And he's like, "It's an egg." And then and then Ma's like, "It's a magical egg."
Yes.
So good.
So
good.
If you haven't turned off yet, we greatly appreciate it. But
it's a great
to
episode, so you wouldn't
recap
turn
what's
off.
going on here, Darcy the Duck and Howard the Duck with Baby Egg the Duck are now running away from Nick Fury and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. along with Agent Coulson, Laufey and his entire army of Frost Giants, the Dark Elves, Caecilius and his zealots who were following, and probably the people who worked for the Collector, Zeus, the Grandmaster, and Topaz are now here as well as Thanos, Ebony Maw, Cull Obsidian, Proxima Midnight, and Corvus Glaive. The Black Order.
So we get a big ass chase scene, and then they end up like taking a disc down a hill and crash.
Yes.
And then they decide, we're giving up because this mountain of people are coming. So they sit together and they start singing to the egg.
They do.
As they did early in the episode. And as the people start showing up, the egg starts glowing. Rise into the air as they keep singing louder and louder, and the egg starts electrifying people and just and taking people out. Which I was just like, yes, the egg is it's the mega egg. Let's go. I was hoping the egg was just going to sprout arms and legs, and it was just going to be an egg that had arms and legs. Is what I was hoping for.
Yeah, and it pretty much takes out everyone. To which, at this point,
and they're singing, "I was made for loving you, baby," and they're singing that, and it's great. It's just great.
It is a delightful.
Second best episode of this season, easily after episode 3.
This may be the absolute worst episode that What If has ever had.
No, there's much worse. Episode 2 is much worse than this.
No, episode 2 was a delight, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've actually already watched
it. It's boring as
I will never watch this again after I've watched it now.
You're crazy.
Anyways, Fury and Coulson decide that they can keep the egg because the egg, not only they protected the egg, but that the egg was protecting them.
And the egg is hatched into a brand new character for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Birdie the Duck.
It is indeed Birdie the Duck. We can put... you can put it right
there. You
now.
go. Birdie the Duck. Even though it looks like a human. But she has little feathers on her elbows and shit.
I was going to say with weird blue feathers in various places.
Blue feather hair and stuff.
Why are the feathers blue? Who knows? Howard's white, but
I figure it's gonna somehow in episode 7 and 8 it's gonna team up. Birdie and Kaori are gonna become some kind of like superpower team, and like the baby's gonna like feed Kaori power or something. She's blue and has blue powers, so yeah. I think I just broke Ed's brain.
They go back home and they sing to the egg, the baby egg, whatever. I don't care anymore. And they put it to bed, and then 5 seconds later, the baby's crying again. So they go in and they start blaming each other for all of the various things that parents blame each other for. The most real thing in the entire fucking episode. The only part of this episode that felt remotely real was the last 20 seconds where they're arguing about the temperature of the bottle. And
well, episode 1 is completely not real then. There's nothing real about episode 1.
True. But at least it was fun. Yes, and so that is what would happen if Howard the Duck got hitched. Let's hope for the love of God that Howard the Duck never gets hitched again.
Birdie. Birdie will return.
God, I pray that Birdie will not return.
Oh, Birdie's going to play into those last 2 episodes somehow. Maybe not episode 7, but we're going to get Birdie in it because episode 7 is going to set up all the characters from episode 7, and 8's going to bring in a bunch of people. And Birdie will be one of them.
All right. Well,
maybe it'll be a grown-up Birdie by that point. Maybe it'll be the Birdie will have grown up, and they grab the grown-up version of Birdie. I don't know. Because it's supposed to be Natasha Lyonne voicing this character. This character didn't really do anything other than crying in this episode. So I feel like Natasha Lyonne will play an older version of Birdie in episode 7 or 8.
Thank you for joining us as we recap the worst episode of What If It's Ever Existed.
Not even close.
Remember, though, if you are joining us, tonight is Wednesday. Please make sure that tomorrow night you go ahead and join us for the last episode of Kimmy Sokol on Honor Ramble. It is going to be a wonderful night. Kimmy is a fantastic part of this community. We wish her all the best in everything she's got coming up. 10:15 Thursday, 12/26. Please be there on Boxing Day.
10:15 Eastern. Just remember that. Everyone. Yeah.
So go ahead and say goodbye to Kimmy Sokol in your own ways. I'm sure many of our local establishment team are already planning on showing up to pay their respects to the wonderful, so cool Kimmy Sokol. But if you want to catch me and Andre, we will be here for pretty much the rest of the week as we're going ahead and doing the rest of the season of What If daily episode uploads. If you didn't catch it earlier, you can go ahead and look, and we have our finally is up. Our Once Upon a Deadpool episode is up and in the live section, so please make sure that you go ahead and check that out. You can also check out all of the wonderful content that Andre does on Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk. You can always catch me in all the content that I do with Ash Bizarro on Taking Over. You can also catch Andre and Mel this week as they go ahead and do Japanese wrestling updates slightly later than usual, but it will be a live episode this Friday night, so please make sure to join them for that. And of course, you can join
pretty much a preview for everything coming over the next week and a half in Japanese professional wrestling,
which will be a lot of stuff happening over New Year's weekend.
29th, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 11th.
Yes, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. By the way, Andre, while I have you here, what are your thoughts on the supposed revelation of Morris's partner being Omos?
Whose partner?
Morris. I believe this is Noah. Which promotion is?
Jack Morris. Oh God, is it Omos? Oh no.
They accidentally revealed today on their website Omos is on the website as a member of the roster, and so people are putting the biggest partner that Morris had promised to be Omos.
Oh no. Oh no.
Omos.
Oh no. No, oh Noahs. Oh Noahs.
All right. At least I made Andre sad too if he had to make me sad doing this. You can also catch me, Melball Collins, Kimmy Sokol, Auntie Collins, and my good friend Conrad from Everything Pro Wrestling as we go ahead and do the year-end award show this Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern-ish time, covering AEW, ROH, WWE, and all things Japanese wrestling. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back again, just like we have been every day this week, with tomorrow night with the next What If Miss episode. Until then, goodbye.